So, as you guys can tell, well, we're not trapped in Tuscany anymore. This is our lovely hostel room in St. Raphael, which is on the French Riviera. Yep. As you guys can tell, we're super tan right now. This is not a burn, it is a tan.
Even I've been tanning, which is impressive.
Yeah, mainly burning. Don't be fooled by this. This is cover up. There's a bird lurking.
There's cover up on my entire face.
What lies beneath?
And now it's
skin
really
cancer.
Oh, it's on you. Anyway. Okay.
So the last time we talked to you guys, we were trapped in Tuscany.
Yeah.
And we had like a super sad series of events right after we talked to you.
Well, most of you thought we were going to get away, and then we just spent another 2 hours on the side.
Yeah, like that, like, victorious, like, yay, we did it, was, like, followed by another,
short-lived.
like, you didn't actually do it. This is the sad moment where you spend 2 hours on the side of the road popping tubes.
Yeah,
missing all your
never
wine
get
tours.
metal tire irons. It's the stupidest thing.
It literally is.
Yeah, so we missed all our wine tours.
Yeah.
Spent a lovely night in Castelnuovo Berendenga, which
was only 20k away from Siena.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
And it took us like 5 years to get there.
It's fine. So we went back to Siena and hopped a train to Florence. Which was lovely.
I don't know, it was cold.
It rained, and we insisted on going to the Gelato Festival. Which
in the rain, it was so
not
sad.
Our best.
Like the saddest thing, and we didn't even see the whole Gelato Festival. We only hit like one stand,
and just immediately got a gelato headache from all the sugar.
Like crying, but you couldn't see the tears because the rain was covering it up.
But then we went to Cinque Terre.
Yeah.
Which was probably the best part of our trip so far.
Yeah, that was nice. It was really good. We like hiked around Cinque Terre for days.
There's 5 like villages built into the cliffs, and you can hike between them on the mountain passes or on the seaside trails if you're soft.
Yeah, we're like yet again don't know what is going on ever, because why would you ever want to know what's going on? And we're like, man, look at all these crazy hiking trails. Like, let's do them. This is what everyone does when they go to Cinque Terre.
I suggested one. Aaron goes, you want to hike for 30 minutes? 5 hours later.
Yeah.
But it was good. We got nice views. And it was a good time.
Yeah, it was nice. We had this, like, moment where we met these 2 guys from Texas. And they're like, yo, you should definitely do the trail from Monterosso to Vernazza, which is, like, to the towns. Y'all. Yeah. They couldn't get over, like, the fact that we said A one time, and the entire time they're like, oh, where y'all from? What's going on? Anyways. And we're like, okay, cool, it sounds great. Like, get there, hike up this mountain. We're, like, going. They're like,
I don't think you even explained this story.
Yeah.
Hey, they suggested this trail that they said was going to take an hour and a half and have waterfalls. Yeah,
so we're, like, hiking through. We're, like, 2 hours go by. We're like, God, we're terrible hikers. Like,
the worst hikers in the world.
So like, these guys definitely lied to us.
What are these stupid little waterfalls?
Oh, yeah, we walked by, like...
just where they started.
Yeah, rocks with, like, a trickle of water, and we're like, people in Texas don't even know what waterfalls look like. Like, what is this? Yeah. And then we got to Vernazza, and then we realized that...
They were talking about the seaside
They were talking about the
which
seaside
was super
trail.
Fun and lovely.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was
overall.
nice. We had some, like, funny cultural, like... Interactions, yeah. So there are 2 groups of people that go to Cinque Terre. There are Americans and there are Germans. Like, literally, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. So, the Germans are all kitted out. They have their hiking poles, and those are the ones in the mountain passes.
That are, like...
Just giving her.
Like, those are the ones that are at our campsite. Like, they're the ones, like, they're everywhere. They're on the trains with us. We're like, oh, there are only Germans here.
Yeah.
And then you get
Until we met the Americans.
And the Americans
were obvious by the Rick Steve travel guides that they were all toting.
Yeah, you guys probably don't know what that is.
No,
because
neither
it's
did
like
we.
a travel guide by an American for Americans looking to go abroad.
And before they do anything, they consult it.
Like, honey, what do you think we should get for lunch? Oh, let's see what Rick says. And like, literally, I saw that full interaction.
Multiple times that happened.
Oh, it was so ridiculous. And our last part of our Cinque Terre
Oh, it was a little sad.
It was close to our breaking point, I think.
It was probably the lowest point of the trip. It was the highest point because it was so beautiful, and then...
And we got friendship bracelets.
Oh, yeah. Because we want to remember Cinque Terre.
And then after we did that, well, bam! Hit us with the lowest moment.
Food poisoning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been sick in a campsite.
In a tent.
I hope to God you haven't.
I don't know if you've ever been in a tent where someone's just vomiting everywhere.
You don't even get to say anything. Erin had a bottle of wine to herself and was passed out. She woke up one single time, and tried to push me out of the tent. I was so violently ill that whole night, and Erin complains.
I'd like to point out that Colleen shared the bottle of wine with me. It wasn't me.
No, you had a whole bottle of wine.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we had 2 bottles of wine that night.
No.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
We went to the Enoteca before.
Yes.
And then we went to dinner.
No, that was... Oh, yeah. And then we went to dinner, and then we split a bottle... Oh, yeah, so I guess we had 2 bottles of wine in between us, so I had a full bottle of wine to myself.
Yes. So
I want to clarify I wasn't drinking alone, though.
Okay, good. Now that we have that sorted. I was puking my brains out. Accidentally threw up on my sleeping bag when Erin was trying to push me out.
No, I tried to push her out after she threw up on her sleeping bag.
No.
Yeah, it's true, I remember.
Anyway. No, you don't.
Yeah, I did.
So anyway.
Because I used your towel to clean off of your lap.
Anyway, so then I had to throw my sleeping bag out of the tent. But it was like 0 degrees, so I'm just like shivering in the tent, throwing up. Oh god, it was the worst. So I was sick until 9 o'clock the next night. Erin abandoned me for the full day. So
I knew she didn't want me around being like, Colleen, you okay? Colleen, you okay? And I'd like to point out, I didn't just abandon her. I wasn't like, oh, go lie in your own puddle of vomit. Like,
she did. She left me a note.
No, I was going to, but then she woke up. And I gave her my sleeping bag, and I asked her if she wanted water, and I asked her if she was okay.
You did give me a sleeping
bag. And then I left.
So then, when I woke up at 9 o'clock, Erin rolled in.
9 p.m.
Yes, I was really ill. And so I thought I'd be a nice person and wash her sleeping bag, as well as mine. And reception closed at 10. I bought 2 tokens, one for the washer, one for the dryer. I washed my clothes as well. And the sleeping bags came out, and I was worried that they wouldn't dry, so I didn't dry my clothes. Only the sleeping bags. They didn't dry. Reception was closed. Couldn't use the dryer anymore.
And I'd like to point out I've been hiking for like 8 hours that day. So I was really, really, really tired and grumpy.
Really cranky and terrifying.
Yeah, also Colleen passed out, but she was supposed to meet me at this train station.
I was
and then I waited for her for an hour and a half.
I was so ill.
And then I took the train to the wrong town. And then I
I don't know how many times I have to apologize.
But anyways, I just like to point. I'm not.
It was just
point out my
all
state
around
of
really
mind.
Bad, sad, terrible situation.
Yeah, that night we were just like. I piled on all my clothes. Colleen piled on.
I didn't have any clothes. I had this dress and another dress. So I had that dress to wear on my legs, and then this dress pulled up over my arms.
And then I tried giving her my jacket, and I was like,
"Oh yeah,
here, have my jacket." And she's like, "No, this is my fault." I was like, "Okay." I put my jacket on and went to bed.
It was a really low point. Anyway.
So we spent the entire night just like shaking. Like kind of dreaming about being warm. We woke up in the morning and we were just so miserable. So
and then we went to the beach.
And then we went to the beach and
it was all good.
Got assaulted by some Americans, so it was nice.
Yeah, but we've pretty much been at the beach ever since. We've just been cycling along the French Riviera, and it's been really uneventful and lovely.
Yeah, that's why we don't have anything to talk about. We're gonna follow this up with a brief guide on how to make yourself attractive on the road, because we've realized we're the crustiest people that have ever existed, and we want to impart
only because we're going through the French Riviera and
everyone's so
really
loaded
swank.
and really swank, and we're like cycling through in sweaty spandex, like hey everybody.
Yeah, very
Don't
similar.
mind me.
Yeah, very similar to that situation where we rolled up and everyone was fancy at the communion party.
Oh yeah.
But just 24/7 now.
Yeah, and worse because like we like change into our bathing suits in the parking lot. And everyone's like, oh gosh.
Oh, who are these hobo girls?
This is either a hobo or this is extremely expensive modern art.
Yeah. Good thing you waited 2 weeks for this update.
Love you guys.
Bye.